people. It is. And I started, well, it is a little bit. I started doing these shows because all my friends had started dying, and I didn't really know how to. I guess I went into a dark place thinking, oh, will these songs ever get played again? And so it was all really dark, but actually it's about really great stuff. You know, art and music has a legacy. It goes on and on and on.
It's very cathartic, Johnny.
Well, it is.
Yep.
It's important.
Huh?
It's important.
Oh, I thought you said you're bored.
No.
I
It's
mean,
important.
This is in Poland.
Oh. Yeah, thank you. Was that me? Okay, I'm gonna tell a happier story. This guy's also dead. But it was a great moment of my life. It was a few years ago. A friend of mine who's a music promoter brought Chris Christopherson out. And he was playing in St Kilda near where I live, but it was one of those shows that sold out in a second. So there was no advertising. I didn't even know he was playing down the road, even though I'd loved Chris Christopherson since I was a kid. Not because I loved country music, there was just something about his style and his country music not being country and western. It was like, he had something about him. Anyway, my rock promoter friend rings up, hey Charlie, you'd like this, come down to the Palais and see Chris Christopherson with me. I brought him out and I go, oh, sure, that'll be fun. And so we go down there, watch the show. It's fantastic. He's just by himself. His daughter comes out for a couple of songs. And I opened my sort of ticket things. It said backstage access afterwards. So, awesome. So I go back there and start chatting with Chris Christopherson.
Wow.
And we have this best time. He doesn't like plastic glasses, so we're sharing a bottle of red wine. It was like kissing him, essentially. And we're just chatting, we're having grand. It's just like hanging around with any friend, just the most decent, great guy to be with. Anyway, the promoter guy goes, hey Chris, you know this guy Charlie, he's like most famous dobro player in Australia. I go, leave it out, come on Andrew. And Chris goes, why don't you come and play with me in Sydney tomorrow? Okay, that'll be fun. Well, it didn't matter. And anyway, so I go, yeah, okay, awesome. And he goes, we'll play Sunday morning coming down. In fact, Charlie, I want you to do the last 4 songs of the set. I go, you haven't even heard me play yet. It's all right. It'll be fine. And I go, oh, shit, okay. This is like, wow. Silver Tongue Devil, Why Me, Sunday morning. There was a few more because we did the encore. It was funny, the set list was down there, and then the last 4 said with Charlie. And then the encores were with Charlie with a question mark. I guess that meant if I did all right. Anyway, I did all right. But anyway, it was really fun. And so anyway, so I woke up in the morning. I go far out. Off to Sydney State Theatre, Chris Christopherson and me, solo on stage, just the two of us. Turn on the radio, get a cup of tea. Plane strike in Melbourne, no flights to Sydney, baggage handlers and lightning. No flights for the whole day. He was in a bus touring like a classic country musician. He's already there. And so I go, oh, what a shame. So they ring me up and go, well, come to Newcastle. Surely you can get to Newcastle. There was the thing. So I flew to Newcastle. I get there. The only flight was first thing in the morning. He'd arrived in the bus first thing in the morning. So one of the crew came and picked me up from the airport, and we went and sat at in the backstage area. There was a bit of food and stuff. No red wine yet. And we just chatted and talked, and he did the same things that we all do as musicians. He had a really crappy old Boss tuner, the things that came out like 40 years ago. He goes, fuck, this thing never works. You know, it was just so much fun. And when we're playing the song, I said, oh, you know, let's have a go at this song. And he goes, oh, okay. And I was watching him play, and I go, wow, he plays an A minor the same way I do. You know, I know that sounds funny, but not funny in a humorous way, but it sort of made you realise that we're all in this one world together, and this was a great moment. So we go out to sound check. Oh, yeah. And I go, doing, and he goes, oh man, that is the fucking best sounding dobro I've heard in my life. Okay, yeah. You sure about this? Anyway, let's start again. Doing. Oh man, you're killing me. And I think he was trying to say, don't come in till the second verse. And so I picked that one up. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the country trick. Don't come in at the beginning. So we played this song. And I said to him, well, I've played this song before, Chris. And we made it was actually a live album. We called it Monday Morning Coming Down. And he goes, dang! Why didn't I think of that? Another fun moment, you know, amongst the bongo drums on the highway, you know, Nashville skyline. I mean, it was incredible day. And I woke up Sunday morning, no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. The beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. So I fumbled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Brush my hair and comb my face, and stumble down the stores to meet the day. I smoked myself the night before with cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. Watched a small kid cussing at a tin can that he was kicking. Crossed the road and smelled the sound of someone Sunday frying chicken. Took me back to something that we'd lost somehow, somewhere along the way. On this Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. And there's something on a Sunday half as lonely as the sound on this sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. So then he says to me, I was sitting in the audience at that show on American TV when Johnny Cash played this song, and he's sitting next to me. He goes, Charlie, I was sitting next to June. He didn't even say June Carter. He said, sitting next to June. And the producers had said to him, you're not allowed to say stoned. Otherwise you'll never be on the network ever again. And you got to remember, like Johnny Cash and Chris Christopherson, they were like punk rockers of the day, really. And so they're sitting there holding hands. And Johnny goes, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. And they go, yay! And he did play on the network again, and it became one of music's defining moments of people standing up to the others. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.